Dear vegans, so you want people to give up meat? Are you serious? That's like an entire food group. That's like the middle of your sandwich. That's, dinner every day, lunch every day for a lot of people, even breakfast sometimes. You want people to give that up? Man, no wonder so few people have gone vegan so far, even though there's overwhelmingly, devastatingly logical reasons to do so. Who wants to give up meat? Clearly not that many people. I mean, a growing number of people, fine, but not nearly enough as long as 150 billion animals are slaughtered every year. Millions of people are dying from preventable diseases caused by eating those animals. Hundreds of millions of people are starving and suffering from malnutrition because we're wasting 18 times as much land to create a burger out of the cancerous dead body of a cow instead of anti-cancerous, antioxidant-rich plant-based ingredients, which is why animal farming is a primary reason for habitat destruction, mass extinction, and the fact that our entire planet is experiencing a global meltdown. Whoa. I know, but vegans are funny, man. We're already okay with calling a pizza, regardless if it's got plant-based ingredients or cow pus in it. We're cool with calling coconut ice cream, even though it doesn't have all the estrogen and toxins that you'll find in dairy. Why are we beating around the bush and dancing around the issue when it comes to the word M-E-A-T? Keep eating meat, stop eating animals. Why fight against the tide and tell people, oh, stop eating all your favorite foods now. Don't worry, your taste buds will change. Here, have some wheatgrass. No offense to wheatgrass, I've never tried it, but that's not what you tell someone when it's a planetary emergency. Throats are getting slit literally every second, and we need people to change the way we eat right the fuck now if humanity and the rest of the animal kingdom is gonna survive. Especially with the unnatural disaster that's raging right now inside the White House. See, how many times you've been talking to somebody, and when you tell them what you eat, they're like, vegan? Man, I could never go vegan, man. I love my meat. I love my cheese. Give me that pizza, man. I'm like, what? Who the hell you been talking to, man? See, this is why the animal liberation movement's not moving fast enough. When I talk to somebody who eats animals, instead of telling them what not to enjoy, I'm just like, vegans eat meat. Vegans eat meat. Anytime I feel like it. Vegans eat meat. Say it all again till you get it in your head now. Vegans eat meat. Yeah, that was a clip from the music video coming very soon. Or maybe you live in the future and it's already out and that's why you're here. Oh. For real though, if you want to catch that when it comes out, best to sub to the channel and hit that little bell button next to it to get a heads up on the launch date. The music is ready though, and it's already been added to the Wild Animal EP. You can grab that for free, /PWYC, check the links. But seriously now, do me and the animals a favor, and please never ask anybody ever again to stop eating meat. You want to get through to somebody? Offer them some delicious meat that didn't come from the body of a dead animal. And let them know if you choose to make the very wise decision for your health, animals, and the planet to go vegan, you're gonna keep eating burgers, bacon, pizza, ice cream. Anytime I feel like it. Only difference is you're not gonna have to kill anyone for what you put inside your sandwich.
We interrupt this message for a special broadcast.
So to the vegan army is rising up all around the world. Basically what I'm trying to say is, we're taking back the word meat. We're taking back the word cheese. Gaia, how could we take back the word cheese when it always used to mean cow lactation? Oh yeah, I guess that's right. Alright, let me rephrase that to be more accurate. We're taking over the word meat. We're taking over the word cheese, and we're taking over the motherfucking world. Anyways, speaking of saving lives with language, with a linguistic revolution that needs to happen side by side with the food and animal rights revolution, does anyone here have a problem with the term vegan ice cream? Would you rather we call it fake ice cream? Here, have some fake ice cream. It'll be great. Yeah, that'll make the whole world want to go vegan right away. Have some fake pizza while you're at it too. And some fake meat. No, have some meat. try some of this delicious ice cream. Oh yeah, and it happens to be vegan, so vegans, please stop stealing my fucking lines, man. You want to talk about what's real and what's fake? This is a McDonald's burger. Actually, it's a picture of a McDonald's burger. I'd never have that trash in my house. Are you fucking kidding me? It's got ingredients in it, intentionally and accidentally, that cannot reasonably be described as food. It's more like getting a broom and a dustbin and eating whatever shit, including actual shit that fell on the floor of a slaughterhouse, irradiating it and putting some creepy smiley face clown on the box like, yeah. You see this double cheeseburger? This is real. I still don't know how to do CGI. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. The only thing that makes a burger made out of the carcass of a cow more real than this is that it's real disgusting to know where that food actually came from. It's real deadly to your health to eat it all the time. It's really fucking disturbing and depressing to know who had to suffer and die for it. And it's really dangerous for the planet to keep devastating the last remaining rainforest just to grow and poison ourselves with it. But if you actually look up the definition of real and the definition of meat, then this here is 1000% real meat. And it's really delicious too. The word fake, generally not associated with good things. Now you can call it plant-based meat, call it vegan meat, or just call it a burger, but you want to call it faux? That's French for fake. Mock meat, call it fake? I mean, fine, but you're just killing animals by doing so. You're an animal killer. You're murdering animals! Well, that escalated rather quickly now, didn't it? Now for real though, you're doing a huge disservice to animals by not promoting cruelty-free food properly. Cause seriously, it's not even a matter of every single person you open up to veganism. It's a matter of every single meal. As much as we wish we could snap our fingers and end the slaughter instantly, it obviously doesn't work that way. But even reducing the demand for animal food saves lives. Hundreds of millions of lives once you multiply it across entire populations. And every single cow, every chicken, every pig whose life you save with your words is just as important to that person as your life is to you. And on the way to a vegan planet, a lot of people are going to start by reducing the amount of animals they eat. And the easiest way to do it is by replacing meat with meat. Ta-da! So next time someone asks you how long it's been since you had meat, instead of acting all high and mighty and making us seem so special and different than everyone else, like, oh, it's been 12 years since I had my last hamburger. Not vegan, by the way, not even vegetarian. Just a punk. I mean, seriously, stop taking that shit from Homer, man. Be an adult, okay? You're fucking pushover, Ned. And you need to get your shit together. I'd rather be like,
So, when was the last time that you ate meat?
last time I had meat? Yeah, I guess it was around like 4:30? Oh, but I ate this whole buffalo chicken pizza straight to my face. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, I'll text you the recipe if you want, man. That shit was delicious.
Vocabulary warfare.
But wait a second. If vegans eat meat, then how am I supposed to differentiate between the people I'm used to calling meat eaters and us when vegans are meat eaters? What the fuck is going on? Here's where we get to the crucial point. If vegans eat meat and it comes from plants, then what are all these other people eating? That's right, Billy. They're eating animals. People who eat animals. Or animal eaters for short. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, yo, but we can call them corpse eaters, flesh eaters, brains. But the thing about those terms is that they come across as condescending. So, not a good way to start a conversation. Good way to diss a troll. Bad way to reach out to an open-minded person who might have saved 100 to 200 animals a year if you just approach them in the right way. We're not trying to put a further divide between vegans and the rest of the general population than there already is. The whole point here is to remind people that we're not that different from everyone else. We love the taste of meat. We eat it all the time. We just do it without caging and killing animals for our deliciousness. And anyone who's offended by the term animal eaters and think that that sounds like an insult, I don't think you're offended by our very accurate description of what you do every day. You're offended by the idea of you killing animals. Because you love animals. You don't want to hurt them. So don't. Come over here and feast with us. Switch to cruelty-free, healthier alternatives for your protein and sleep better tonight. No, for real, that's not a metaphor. There's growing evidence that vegans even sleep better. And dudes, without cholesterol clogging up certain crucial arteries, you can even sleep better if you know what I mean. Now, language can be a double-edged sword, but in this case, it's a dope double-edged sword that can slash two of your enemies at the same time. One enemy of animal liberation being the idea that vegans just eat fucking grass or salad or some bullshit like that, and have nothing tasty, chewy, meaty, nothing that reminds you of your childhood, that we don't eat amazing food every single day. Slice that shit. The other enemy being the denial that most of the population is living in. Denying the fact that that beef you eat used to be a cow, a thinking, feeling, all-around adorable being. That pork is the corpse of a person who just happened to be a pig. That chicken was a helpless, defenseless bird, etc. The best news here is that the vast majority of the population isn't sociopathic and has no desire to hurt animals. They cover their eyes when they see footage from a slaughterhouse, even though their decisions in the supermarket are the reason for all that blood and gore. So just like we need to use language to bring vegan meat into the vocabulary, the other part of the equation is changing the way we talk about so-called normal food. It's time to be accurate. It's time to be specific. So this right here is coconut ice cream. That right there is cow ice cream. Now how does that sound? Coconut ice cream? I mean, that sounds fantastic. And it doesn't just sound that way, it is fantastic. And no, I don't deny that cow ice cream tastes good. However, words are weapons. And calling it cow ice cream helps people remember that shit. Before this was a sweet candy, this probably came out of a blister and pus-filled cow udder. Probably standing in a pile of her own shit and piss. Probably abused her whole life. Hence the blood that comes free of charge with the pus in all dairy products. Now,
Example time.
if you're doubting this whole idea of changing up our vocabulary because you're so used to crusading against the word meat, humor me for a second and just try it in a sentence. For example, instead of talking about meat consumption, we could talk about animal consumption. So for example, yo, did you know that eating meat causes cancer? Yeah, fuck off. I don't want to hear that. I love the taste of meat. Versus, hey yo, have you heard that eating animals causes cancer? Eating animals causes cancer? Eating animals causes cancer? Yeah, I knew that, man. Everybody knows that. Can I get a veggie burger, please? Put some meat in that sandwich. Could mean vegan deli slices. Versus put a baby bird in that sandwich. I mean, if that's what you really want, didn't you just say you love animals? At least we're speaking honestly now. Next example. Now, I'm not the best at Austrian accents, but let me try this. I'm slowly getting off meat and I feel fantastic. Now, a lot of people will hear that sentence and be like, dude, your Arnold impression sucks. Just don't do that. Just don't do it. Or they might be like, Arnold with no meat? He's gonna be a fucking weakling. He's not gonna be able to terminate shit. Versus, I'm slowly getting off eating animals and I feel fantastic. Well, no doubt, Governor. I don't think anyone would be surprised that eating fewer dead bodies can make someone feel better and improve your health, lifespan, sex life, etc. Keep eating meat, stop eating animals. If there's a puzzle that's going to be made in the future called How Vegans Took Over the World, I feel like this is one of the biggest missing pieces. Like, you can already kind of see it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen, but more in the distant future. But I feel like this change, and it seems like a relatively minor change in language, but it's one that can have very major effects on our entire food system and planet, especially when it's happening along with a major change in the food itself. Because let's be honest, man, vegan meat 10 years ago versus now, it's gotten way fucking better. It's not just what we're saying that's changing, it's the food, the recipes, the cooks. There's a revolution going on in the kitchen and it's fan-fucking-tastic.
In conclusion.
Alright, now a lot of people are gonna ask, oh, but is vegan meat even healthy? I mean, won't soy make me grow titties? I posted a meta-study of all the peer-reviewed analyses that have been done on soy below in the video details if you want to check the science so you won't buy into that bullshit anymore. But anyways, I'm gonna get into the health aspects of vegan meat in the next episodes where I'm gonna share a dope vegan burger recipe to get all your animal-eating friends to switch sides in this culinary war for planetary survival. How do we speed up this evolution to get the animal rights revolution into full beast mode? I want your ideas and I want your recipes. And if I put them in a future video, trust, I will give you credit. Speaking of credit, shout outs to Andy Rodriguez, Melinda Latta, Sarah Lalin, Vishnu Narayan, and Chris with 2 S's for making what I do possible by supporting me on Patreon. And of course, shout outs to Bubba Brinkman, author of The Rap Guide to Religion, The Rap Guide to Climate Change, and a whole treasure trove of brilliant music. I'm totally biased to love those 2 albums though, because Bubba gave me the honor of being able to share some of my own lyrics and melodies on them, so I'm gonna link his website below as well. If you like this video and you want more people to see it, then give it a quick boom. If you want your friends to see it, share it of course. Talk to me in the comments. If you write it, I will see it. Bring that shit, you fucking trolls! But right now, I'm hungry.